In Eastern parts of the world, that sort of disconnect or compartmentalizing of things wouldn't make sense, right? Okay, the next sort of general comparison we can make between Western and non-Western or Eastern, or in this specific case, again, what we're looking at, African philosophies and religions, is the difference or the view of the relationship between philosophy and religion. So in the West, right, because we like defining terms and categorizing things like that, it's easy for us to talk about philosophy and to talk about religion and then to talk about philosophy of religion. We're able to distinctly talk about these things. In Eastern parts of the world, that sort of disconnect or compartmentalizing of things wouldn't make sense, right? Because the philosophy and the religions overlap so much, you cannot separate them, right? Which is often why you'll hear Western people say of Eastern traditions, oh, well, Confucianism and Buddhism, it's not a religion, it's a way of life, right? Like, yeah, it doesn't satisfy your definition of religion because it doesn't look exactly the same way and it doesn't function exactly the same way, because it is more embellished and deeply ingrained in every aspect of life, right? We can get into that. But again, different conceptions of what even the relationship is between philosophy and religion, right? In the West, they're seen as very opposed, right? Whereas again, those distinctions are not going to be sensical when we look at Eastern traditions, right? The religious leaders are the philosophers. That is where the philosophy is happening. The practitioners are doing philosophy because they have to engage in decision-making and negotiating, right, with spirits on a day-to-day basis. So we see a lot more a sense of compatibility between faith and reason in non-Western systems.